Ever found yourself scrolling through travel blogs, dreaming of faraway lands, then suddenly, a thought hits you, wait, can I actually use GrabPay later when I'm over there? It's a fantastic question, and one that's becoming increasingly relevant as more of us embrace digital wallets and the convenience of buy now pay later services. For many of us in Southeast Asia, Grab has become synonymous with everything from ride-hailing to food delivery, and its financial services, especially GrabPay later, are incredibly popular. But what happens when you step outside your home country? Does that familiar green icon still hold the same power in Tokyo, Seoul, or even further afield? Let's dive into the nitty-gritty of GrabPay later and its international usability. The short answer, to cut straight to it, is generally no. You cannot directly use GrabPay later for transactions when you are physically overseas. Here's why. GrabPay later, like many other localized buy now pay later services, is intrinsically linked to the specific Grab ecosystem and its financial partnerships within a particular country. These services rely on local credit assessments, regulatory frameworks, and merchant agreements. When you're in Singapore, for instance, your GrabPay later facility is active because Grab has established the necessary infrastructure and partnerships within Singapore to facilitate those deferred payments. The same applies if you're in Malaysia, Indonesia, or any other country where Grab operates its full suite of financial services. Think of it this way, GrabPay later is essentially a microloan facility. To offer such a service, Grab needs to comply with the financial regulations of each country it operates in. They assess your creditworthiness based on your local transaction history and other factors within that specific market. When you cross borders, those local agreements and assessment models don't automatically transfer. A merchant in, say, Japan, might not have an agreement with Grab to process GrabPay later transactions, nor would Grab have the regulatory authority to offer a credit line to you based on your home country's data in an entirely different jurisdiction. Now, this doesn't mean GrabPay itself is entirely useless overseas. If you have a GrabPay balance in your wallet, you might be able to use it in certain countries where Grab operates and where the merchant accepts GrabPay. However, this is distinct from GrabPay later. Using your existing GrabPay balance is like using a prepaid debit card, the funds are already there. GrabPay later, on the other hand, is a credit facility that allows you to defer payment. So, while the dream of seamlessly using GrabPay later for that spontaneous shopping spree in Bangkok or that exquisite meal in Vietnam while you're on holiday might have to wait, it's crucial to understand the distinction. When you're traveling, it's always best to rely on payment methods that are designed for international use, such as credit cards, international debit cards, or even multi-currency travel cards. These have the global infrastructure to support transactions across borders and currencies. The digital payment landscape is constantly evolving, and perhaps one day, a truly seamless, borderless buy now pay later service will emerge. But for now, when it comes to GrabPay later, keep it local. Plan your travel finances with international payment methods in mind, and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing your transactions will go through smoothly. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.